welcome everybody to my first session for the kids and kids instructors today. My name is Sensei Bruce Kanagai. I'm with the Shotokan Karate of Simi Valley, and we have our dojo here in Ventura, California, Simi Valley. And I'm talking to all my friends here, also karate instructors, friends from all over the world. I know some of you are plugging in from France and Switzerland and Israel and Vietnam and Canada, so welcome. And today is going to be the first session for kids and kids instructors. So before we start, I'm with the traditional Japanese Shotokan Karate style that developed by Master Funakoshi in Japan, who was later brought over by the captain of the Wasa King, Tsutomu Oshima, who I trained with and known for 55 years. I follow him exclusively, and I also like to learn from other Japanese styles who had trained under different karate masters connected to Master Funakoshi and his masters. So today, before we start, I want to start out with counting in Japanese. So follow me, and I also printed out a term that you could have got right off my messages or off, I'll print it later on my Facebook. But here we go. Number one, follow me, say ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Repeat after me one more time. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. And that's how you count in Japanese. Take that sheet I gave you. And this is one of my first things that irritate me in karate. I've known people walk into a dojo 30 years ago, and I see these instructors teaching, and they're counting, and they have students who are brand new, kids, adults, foreign students who can hardly understand English. And the first thing they say is, okay, we're counting in Japanese, and everybody, and we start exercising and warm up, and they go, each. Like, what is each? Each one of us? Like, that is not a Japanese term. And you still use it. I see first degree, second degree, fifth degree black belts saying each. What the heck is each? Ni, san, shi, go is okay. Then they say roke. What is a roke? If you said roke in a Japanese school, people think you're crazy. It's a roku, roku. And then they go shich, or chich. Is shi, chi, shi, chi. And then they say hach. And instead of hachi, it's hach. Kuju is okay. But what happens is, 30 years ago, they pass it down to that person who becomes a black belt, pass it out that person, and all of a sudden, I see these third, fourth, fifth degree black belts teaching that. That's how they count, and their entire dojo members count that way. So when you train with me, you are not going to count that way. You're going to follow what I say and walk through my dojo. So the first thing we do is warm up. I'm going to be doing just a short warm up, like probably not even 1/10 of what I do. It's important that you stretch. Kids don't need to stretch as much, they're so wired and flexible, but the instructors do because you know you're getting old. So I like to first jump and loosen up and go forward and back. And I'm going to do a mirror image, so your right foot should be forward, then switch legs, then your left foot should be forward, jump up again, and blow myself a little sideways. And jump up, relax, and yame. And yame means to stop. So the next thing I'm going to do here is stretch my neck slowly, and then to the side. And don't forget I do this at least 10 times slow of everything. So please do this after the class. And roll your head, and I spread apart, big motion. And I go the other way, but 10 times each, and then back up. And for the kids, I have them get wide, horse stance, grab your hands above your, catch your head, bend your knees, pull down, 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 and touch your knee. Oh, I can still do that. Pull down, 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 touch your knee. And like this, keep your back straight, don't lean forward, back straight, and down, and this side down. And then I get wider, and I tell them, look at their parents behind them. And I come up and look at the parents behind you over the top. And the funny part is this, they start laughing because I tell them they look funny upside down. So I reach way back, and yame, turn my feet outwards, hands on your knees, lean this way, touch closer more, turn that foot up. And then keep your hands close to you, turn that foot up. And then get lower and slower. I'm doing it a little bit quick and a little bit high because I want to get on with the lesson. And the other part is I turn my hips in with your elbows. And I go the other way. And then we lift our knees up high in front of you, toes up. Good. And yummy. Now, first thing is to teach them how to make a correct fist. And I tell them to hold their hands open, curl your little fingers in, roll that all the way in, and tuck your thumb down here. I have you hold both hands up, squeeze it in, thumb down, open. Squeeze it in, tight, tight, open. Now squeeze your little fingers tighter, 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 open, and one more time, open. I don't like this kind of punching. I've seen it in tournaments and my catching it here, ripping your thumb out. The worst is like this. So I tell the students, the reason you do that is you want to pick your nose or you want me to bite your thumb off. And I'm like that, and they get all scared, put the thumb down, and I just have fun with them. So the first thing we're going to do is make your karate fist, tight little finger, and touch here. Put it in the center of your chest, turn it up. I drop my hip, elbows down, scrape my side, and all the way back to my hip. Right here. And this is called a pulling hand or hikite. And this is very important because what it does is tighten your lat muscles and you're also ready to launch your next technique. When you stick your elbow out, which I see a lot of black belts still do in their Copting form, there's no connection here, so they don't understand what they're doing and they don't have that strong of a technique. So from here, I say scrape it forward to the center, turn it up, and pull it back. And then I say, get a little bit wider and lower, scrape it forward, turn up, pull it back. And I say, okay, when I count, we're going to punch forward. Ready? Ichi! And I turn it up. I say, slam it back. Ni! San! Shi! Ro! Roku! And we'll do it 10 times. Then once they get it, then for the beginners, I'll have them start here, scrape their side and punch. When they turn this back, we do an individual punch and thrust that out. Now there's no connection on the punch yet, we're just going for form. So those of you adults with your kids, just join in and just do it this way. And then later, what you want to do for the advanced kids or kids who have been training with me for a while, as you pull this back, this should be going forward, and your elbow should be right at the same point. Right on your hips as you pull back, scrape it forward, and turn. From the side view, it'll look like this. You pull it back, scrape it forward, turn it, and notice where my elbows are, thrusting. For learning, you can go like this, and it looks good, but it won't have the proper connection. So what you want to do is, at the same time, and be exact. Okay, so now we're going to do that punching now, and we do a ki. When you ki, you're expelling air from your abdomen, and when you exhale out, it's like lifting weights. You're going, pushing, and this develops a little bit more dynamic power. So when I punch, I say the word hai. Okay, so you don't want to say the word ki. When you say the word ki, all you're saying in Japanese is scream, scream. So that sounds kind of silly. And when I see karate schools saying ki, I go, oh, goodness sakes, I have no understanding. So here we go. We're just going to do 10 of them. Ready? Here we go. Pull it back. I'm going to do 4 slow and 6 quick. So, ichi, ni, san, shi. Now here we go. You ki. Pull it back, Sean. Ichi, hey, ni, hey, san, hey, shi, hey, go, hey, rook, hey, and yummy. And that's how we do the basic punch. Now, the next thing is this, is called a front stance. We're going to be stepping forward into a front stance, straight forward on your knee, and then the other side, like this. As we step forward, it's imperative that you step forward and go forward on your knee, and come back, and go forward on your knee, and come back. So we're going to start from here for the beginners. This is starting with the kids with this leg forward. So that means you're doing a mirror image. I tell the students, touch your left knee. I'm doing it with my right because we're doing a mirror image so they don't get confused. And I step forward and exhale first. And come back. The other side, knee. Come back. And they're going to want to do this. And adults do that too. I used to do it that way. So from here, scrape your side and take your time and come back. And now we're going to count just 4 of them, and we'll talk about the where to punch later. But from here, you punch straight forward. I say right in front of your chest here, and key eyes say we're height. So from here, it's height. Forward on your knee, hip in, back straight, and come back. The side view will look like this from here. Hip in, drive your hip in, low deep stance, come back. And come back. When you step in, make sure your hip is in, back straight, forward on your knee. Good pulling hand and forward. And come back. Now for the kids who've been practicing, instead of here, don't do this. And once again, I see black belts still doing this, and instructors. When they step in, they go like this, and it looks so powerful. Hey! Hey! And they go, wow, that was so wonderful. Are you kidding me? They're going inhale, cock back, step, punch. Inhale, hold your breath, cock back, step, and punch. So inhale's 1. Cock backs 2, step in 3, punches 4. That's a 4-step punch to me. I can see it and feel it. So I look for that against opponents. So now what I want to do is from here, for the kids who've been practicing and instructors to polish your students to be quicker, is I bring this up as I'm stepping forward. It's already pulling, and I come in, one feeling, exhale first. I begin my exhale. And then I can. Hey! Hey! Okay, that little hitch is not good. Okay, so that's called a Oizuki front punch. So we did it forward, but the most important thing now is do it to the side. So I feel my opponent, and we're going to do 10, taking turns each way. So I look first. Your mind goes first. Then you're breathing. So I count my beginning students from here. Look, begin your exhale. Shh. Look, exhale. Shh. Come back. That's 2. Sun. Shh. Sheep. Go. Roku. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Wai. Chu. Hai. And for the advanced students or intermediate students or kids who have been doing this, oh, how do I do that again? But I teach them is from here, you're ready. Someone comes this way, you have to step in. Why do we have to do it that way? That's because you could be in between bicycles. You could be in a row seat at a movie theater. You could be at school, and some crazy kid is going to poke you with a ruler, poke you with a stick, poke you with the scissors, or just poke you. And from here, I come in. So from here, you can start from here, but the advanced kids and adults and instructors, you're looking, you're exhaling, your mind's there, and I bring my fist up this way and thrust in. Second point for the advanced students is as you come in, turn that heel out and have a good pulling hand, relax your shoulder, tighten here, that tightens your lat muscles, connect it here, and thrust in this way. And then you come back. And then you go the other way. Shh. Come back. And practices we used to do hundreds of times is this. Just go in and exhale through your fingers. So my breathing comes here, through here. Many students who've been practicing a long time and don't practice black belt stretches to continue to a higher level, they forget about that back heel. It's like you've got to turn it and get that in with your hip and back straight. And at your low stance, breathe through your fingers. My breathing in my mind, I already see my opponent. I breathe through my fingertips, through my opponent. I still have a pulling hand. You can relax if you don't want to have a pulling hand on this exercise. I like a pulling hand. As I step in, I look, exhale, and how you could do this is hold a bag, put a dot on it, or put a dot on the wall, and when I used to train at the Melrose Dojo, the La Cienega Dojo, the Shotokan Dojo, and my dojo, when I do this, even though I'm teaching, I totally let the other students start counting, because I like doing 100 of these, but my mind, I forget my students in my class. I'm thinking that dot is my opponent. I want to find the dot, my mind, my breathing goes through that opponent. I look for that dot, I point right to it every time. And from here, hey! That is what focus is, okay? So now, you have to do it both ways, going forward and back, because you never know which way an opponent is coming. That's number one. Number two, later on, we'll be doing how to step back. Okay, this is for beginning kids or kids who want to reconnect with me because of that we haven't practiced for a few weeks. And so I know young kids forget, and I know forget the adults, they forget everything. Okay, senior moments, I do that too. So now what I want to do is this, is from here, I have my fist here, and I tell them, crosswalk. Bring your left hand to your right ear, and I'm doing it as a mirror image, as you can see on the camera. I tell them step forward with their left leg, I step forward, I look for their front stance first. And then from here I said, just drop your elbow down. And you're striking with the bottom part of your fist, and that's called a tetsui or hammer fist. And it's like hitting with a hammer, but you better have a tight little finger. You know, you see kids like this and like this, so I get that finger in, forward on your knee, and just drop it down above your knee. Back up, here. Now sometimes I'll go back, but I say if you want to go back, go forward and in, but you have to end up here, and like this, and one more time. Hey! And then come back. Fist here, crosswalk with your right hand. Step forward with your right leg, drop it down. And from here, I do a hammer fist, make sure their fist is tight, make sure your little finger's tight, and from here, shh. And I'm exhaling, knee, shh. Sun, sheep, go, hey! And come back. Okay? Now, for the students, then I say, okay, step backwards. So we'll move up a little bit. And I said, okay, crosswalk with your left hand, putting your hand here, step back with your right leg. They step back, I say, touch your leg, step back, forward on your knee, and walk down, bring it back up, and come sideways and back. So this is a hammer fist, Gidambarai. So look it on your list, Gidambarai, down walk, come back up. This is a bottom fist Tetsui strike here. So it's a strike, and it can be a block too. So why do we do this from here? It goes, shh. So in the beginning, you and your child, or your instructor, from here you go, hey, hey, and stay forward, hey, hey. And then if you want to add one more thing, let's do it one more time, hey, hey. Then the advanced kids, or kids who understand it, I said pulling hand and punch. And come back to here, because they're learning. Crosswalk, and this is my first class. I have 4 to 6-year-olds. I had so many kids, I had 2 classes. Those 2 were harder than special training. I'll tell you about special training later, but it was hard. But they were wonderful, and I'm so sorry that we had to have this break. You just would be so shocked how wonderful they were. So from here, here's for my kids, 4 to 6-year-old class. 2 of them, ready? Hey! 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 to do the other side. So I said, cross walk with your right hand. Which one's your left leg? They go this one or this one? I go this one. And then I said, pulling hand, step back with your pulling hand leg. They step back, and I drop it down. Come back up, side strike, Tatsui, and bring it back down. Point your arm down. Hey! 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 And then the advances. Hey! 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 So I'll do a 3 count. It's Ichi, Ni, San. One more time. Ichi, Ni, San, hey! Step back and yame. So now they're doing a down block, but guess what? Just like we punch to the side, you better block to the side too. They have to feel it. So I said cross block, look for your opponent. I step in deep, forward on your knee, hey! Pulling in, hey! Come back up. Other side, cross block, look, hey! Hey! And come back up. Cross block. This kid has been poking me all day. I don't want you to poke me with that stick anymore. Well, what are you going to do about it? I go, well, poke me again. From here, hey! Hey! And that's the end of it. Or if he comes this way, hey! Hey! And back. So that's called Gidambarai, down block, Tatsui, strike, reverse punch, Gyakuzuki. Check that off your list because we'll review that on the next lesson as we continue forward. So what I also want to do next is work on their leg strength. Now their leg strength is kind of really weak, except kids who play soccer. They have such strong legs. So I tell them step forward with your Zenkatsudachi front stance, and I'll have them step forward maybe with their right leg forward. I said put your hands in front of your chest like this, back straight, and bring your knee up and back. And then step up, step back with the other leg. Forward on your knee, bring your knee up and back. Okay, step back with the other leg. Now for the advanced students, Hoshima Sensei used to tell me all the time, pass your knee close to the other knee like a thin piece of paper. So every time my students kick, when I kick, I hear that rustle. You hear that? Hear that? So from here, concentrate on that. And I go, hey! Now, if you want to build strength for the intermediate kids and the instructors, you get down low. You're going to feel in your quadriceps and your hips and your buttocks here. So from here, do doubles now. From here, it goes, hey! 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 Switch legs. Pass your knee close to the other knee. And the minute you plant, you have to be forward on your knee. You drive it in twice. So from here, you go, hey! 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 And the side view will look like this. From here, knee comes up, drive your hip in. Here,